Well, a good morning to you and welcome back to our daily Timothy time. It's week 50 and my name is Carl Coates from Pure Bible Study here in Trondheim in Norway. Today we're going to be looking at Bible Timeline part 64, but before we get into that, please, if you have been reading with us, the reading plan's up on the board. Get stuck in. We're in an interesting part going through the Bible, and First Timothy is a wonderful book to go through too. So I encourage you to carry on reading. Basically, this is our last hurrah. This week we're going to complete the Bible timeline. And some of you, if you've just joined, hey, do yourself a favor and go back to the beginning and just, when you got time, and just run through the series. You might pick up some things that you didn't know before. Check it out. Anyway, we're looking at the ages to come, as you know, and today I want to look at the kingdom. Now, posted up there, you can see I've got the big picture there. You can see all the way from Genesis 1:1 right the way through to the end. Today we're looking at that part there where you see it says 1,000. I've drawn in 1,000. That's the kingdom. I've got a couple of bullet points that I just want to bring up. We don't have time to get involved in them and study them out, but I just want to present them to you, and maybe maybe some questions come up that you want answered, and after the series we can look at those questions. Anyway, number one, the kingdom is a physical, literal, earthly Davidic kingdom in Jerusalem. Okay, it's a real kingdom, like I've been saying through this episode. These last few times we've been together. If you stood in your kitchen in the kingdom and dropped your milk glass, it would shatter, because it's a real kingdom. It's not what the millennialists say, that it's a kingdom in your heart. It's not that. If you read the Bible literally, like we have been, comparing verse with verse, etc., rightly dividing the word of truth, distinguishing between the prophetic program and the mystery, you will come to understand that the kingdom is a physical one. Okay, also too, just remember the Abrahamic covenant, and off the Abrahamic covenant, one of the covenants is the Davidic covenant. If you need to brush up on that, just let me know and I can help you with that. Then remember this, in the kingdom, it's the judgment of the nations. Okay, there's 7 different judgments from the cross on and out, and basically when you're in the kingdom, it's a judgment of the nations at that time. Okay. Also, there's an introductory period to the kingdom, which is the tribulation period. Each dispensation has an introductory period. Okay. Also, then moving on, there is going to be rank and authority in the kingdom. Christ is going to be the head. Underneath him, the regent is going to be David, sitting on his throne in Jerusalem. Under David, there's going to be the 12 apostles. Okay. They're going to head up the 12 tribes. Those 12 tribes are going to go out into the kingdom and preach the gospel. The Great Commission is so called from Matthew 28. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Also, during the 1,000-year reign of Christ here on earth, Satan is bound. Okay, you read about that in Revelations. Okay. I did mention to you just now about the dispensation of the kingdom. It's a new dispensation that comes in. Okay, just keep that in mind. Also, remember this. If you look at that chart that I've got up there, going through the chart, at first the kingdom was prophesied. Then in the gospel accounts, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the kingdom was at hand. Then the post-resurrection time, in the early Acts period, the kingdom was offered. Okay, now in the kingdom period, the kingdom's established. That's also an interesting point of view. The word established and stablished. Have you studied that out? Anyway, moving on. My last point is this: the commission given in Matthew 28 concerns the kingdom. Okay, that commission is all about the kingdom. The Jews go out and they preach the gospel. Read Matthew 28. That Matthew 28's got nothing to do with us today. And I present to you this question: do you understand the commissions? That's an interesting thing to study out. Anyway, I look at the time, and 5 minutes is up already. We'll catch up again tomorrow, and we're gonna matriculate through this last part of the Bible timeline. And till we connect tomorrow, I'll play you out, and Maranatha.